Hello, everybody, and it is a great day to be here for the fourth season of the Mans Odyssey. There is so much to talk about in this episode, as well as the opening day livecom against Wrestling Club de Lens. But stick by me, and we'll get through it in a double quick time. So pre-season fixtures. I'll go to the transfers first, actually. Thankfully, I had some spending money thanks to my season expectations, and we have spent just about all of our budget on loans and transfers, but no free transfers, which makes a pleasant change. So our season expectations were meant to come 12th, and hopefully we can do better than 7th. That would be amazing. But let's start with Simone Benedetti on loan from Inter Milan. Just like Matteo Bianchetti, this guy developed into a beast, as sports gaming world proved in the San Marino challenge he does, and hopefully he can learn his French nice and early so we can get to play him some more. So he'll hopefully be a solid centre back, and he'll grow into the beast he becomes. Our first spending money, this guy was on the club's radar for quite a while, but the director of football stepped in, the one I hired in, and said let's buy him for just under $1 million, and he said I agreed. He got a good deal, and Harrison is the man. He'll be our advanced playmaker as a replacement to Ronaldinho, and I'm very excited to see what he's capable of with some of those high stats. We returned Frederic Sammartiano on a permanent deal. He was such a popular figure for the club, and he was excellent in pre-season, so hopefully it'll be a nice rotation option for us. We missed out on Michael Alma back, but Dico Coppers, only Irish people will get that joke. He is a pretty good deal for 800,000, I believe it was. He's really kind to wages, which helped improve the deal even more. He can play left back, which is great. But I'll just show you Alma back. He would have been a fantastic player to have to get experience, but it's kind of good to balance the youth and experience in defence, in my opinion. So there we are, Alma back. He would have been about 800,000, but or 900,000. So just a bit unfortunate we missed out on him. But Dico Coppers, I'm absolutely fine with him. 200,000 euros went to Brecht Capon, who can play anywhere on the right hand side and maybe even the centre or the left if we need him. He's decent on wages as well, and he's 3-star rated, but we'll just have to wait and see what happens there. So it took a while for the business to get started, and then it just flew in. We're going to bring in Gennaro Tutino from Napoli now, but he's on international duty and he's looking good. So hopefully, if he can, if we do play the 4-2-3-1 again, he'll be right in the starting 11, as I'm sure. A bit of a hidden gem here, an experienced left back and left midfielder, Jonathan Brisson. We got him in from Montpellier, and he looked really good in pre-season, but he's going to have to serve as a backup to Ali Bamba or as a starting 4-2-3-1 left mid if necessary. So I'm planning ahead just in case we need to change our tactics. Ronnie Minkwitz, I've seen him quite a long time in a few saves, and I finally brought him in on loan from Fulham, and I think his mental stats are better, and hopefully his physical and technical attributes can also improve. We knocked on Monaco's door looking for another loan, and Dennis Apaya looks to be in the money as opposed to Akbak Kwese. He was rubbish, and he seems perfectly good. He can play centre back just in case we get injuries. And then last but not least, a fairly late transfer. We spent 200,000 euros on Ibson. He can play centre mid and right mid if necessary, and he's our replacement for Thomas, at least on the short term, because he can probably communicate with Harrison through his Portuguese. So Thomas hasn't actually retired yet, but he only wants the staff role, so that's fair enough. Chalme's gone, Ronaldinho's gone to Las Palmas, Cora's gone, Truve, Sanson, Madianga, Kone, Konate's gone to Angers, and so on and so forth. Some loans out. Silla actually didn't get to go to Sampdoria because they had too many non-EU players, so Lens, our opponents today, have him instead. And then all those other loan deals. Hopefully we'll get some more to free up a bit more wages. Now our pre-season fixtures, absolutely no problems there. We beat all of our opponents fairly comfortably apart from Zaragoza in the end. You can see there some good names. We had one of our youth players in there getting a goal because of our lack of players at the time. Brisson scored a brace there. Shrivers did well, and Sonogo hat-trick there. Mahodo with a good free kick. Sammartino Wooden there. Harrison scored both his goals via free kicks, and then Cisse grabbed a brace to cancel out Helder Postigas. So that's that element. So Ligue 1 has started with Lyon top of the table for once, and Marseille beating PSG on the opening day, which was great. Which was grand. Overall transfers, it's going to be a tough season if these players prove to be a success, such as Aubameyang, Heung-min Son, Dosevi's there, Felipe has come in, and we have some look at the future transfers coming in, such as Mehdi Carciella, he looks brilliant, and free transfers. Roman Ermenko he's such a powerful player, he looks really good. Rodney has come in, and that sort of thing. So it's going to be a tough season if those players prove to be a success. One other guy we missed out on was the Belgian who used to play for Inter Milan, but he's gone to Standard. I forget his name, it's a really tough one, but well, I'll just look up Standard de Liège now, actually, quickly as possible. So Standard are here in third position. Yeah, so Gabi Mudingai, he is a powerful player. He would have been great on the short term, but he wanted to go home, and that's fair enough. Finances are, we spent a lot of our money, but our undersaw heating is done, and our youth academy is on the way. So we spent a lot of money, but we're still expected to make profit, which is fine. I've now allocated all my wage budget away because some players had to get some raises to keep them happy. Staff, I've improved staff a little bit. There's our new director of football, another Italian, but he's much better at man management and tactical knowledge, for example, which is important for a director of football. Brought in Scotland's Willie Hoey, decent enough coach. We need to improve our shooting, so that's why I brought him in. And scouts, I need to bring in some new scouts, and head physio and chief scout. Mogi Bayat's been promoted, and he's our new chief scout, or head physio, excuse me. And then we need to improve our knowledge in countries like Spain and Portugal and America. So we got some in there, but they're not particularly great. So that's that. I think that's all for now. Yeah. Let me just think for a sec. The notebook. Yeah, the notebook. We'll check out our notebook. See if I've forgotten anything. Yeah, so people like Bernard Deu, Mahodo, Omrani, etc. have got raises, but I didn't give Sonogo one since I think he needs another good season to prove his worth. So Mahodo won an award as the most exciting young prospect. Ali Bamba was man of the season for our team. France have lost ranking in the European coefficient, so that's a bit of a danger. But Sochaux are doing okay in the Europa League. They've got to get to the playoffs first, but we'll worry about that at a later stage. So now was enough time for talking. Yeah, so there's our starting 11. Bernard Dieu, Capon, and Tame, Coppers, Bamba, Ibsen making his debut, Omrani, Mahodo, Harrison, Sonogo, and Cisse, with Kang suspended and Adenyon injured. So just 2 people missing. That's not too bad. And hopefully we can get Lens to submit to us. But there's Silla. There he is. He's bound to make an impact. He was upset at not getting a new deal, but I was upset that he was asking for too much, giving his worth to the team. And I think we've got a balanced squad. We've got 4 really decent strikers. 2 of them are target men. 2 of them are poachers, which is fine. We got good variety of attacking mids and centre mids, and then defence as well. So I think we're going to continue leaking goals because we couldn't get our main man Alma back, but I think we're much better set to get another top 10, and that's our target for this season. So I might get the sack if we fail to have a second, if we do have second season syndrome, but there we go. So that's pretty much everything I need to say. I'm sure it's been at least 10 minutes now, so it has been a tough chat, keeping everyone interested and stuff, but now we can get into our livecom specialities. It's great to have this game up and running again. It's just so much fun. The save, even though it's still the original database, no summer or winter updates, but I don't really want the summer ones until next season's game. So Idrissa Silla will be the key man for Lens today. He knows this stadium inside out, and we're going to have to upset him, prove why he shouldn't have been such a greedy boy and stay with us instead of going to Lens. But that's just football, I'm afraid. So here we go, season 4 about to begin, and it's looking like another great one. Here we go. Come on, Le Mans. So great atmosphere to summarise or to epitomise a good attendance, I hope. So yeah, communication problems is going to be important, but Coppers can't speak French, so that's going to be great for him to hook up with Ntame. No highlights so far. It's a very even game, so we're going to need to get the ball forward and shoot on sight. That's what I usually do. And we're going to try a... No, we'll keep it balanced. We'll keep it balanced. Harrison getting a little injury there. That's just the way sometimes. No highlights as of yet. We're the only game being played at this hour. But there are 2 more after us, I think, because of TV deals. Here we go, here's a chance. It's in our half now. It's Silla running powerfully against our defenders and shooting wide. So he wants to show off his skills against his former club, of course. It's not been very exciting, I'm afraid. Ibsen is going to get... No, he's going to get a warning. So that's okay. Copper's looking nervous, I'm afraid. A draw. Oh, Valdivia is injured, and that might knock him out of the game. Yeah, it must have. It must have knocked him out of the game if he's injured. Yeah, it has. So Torre comes on. Here's Mahodo. Sanogo. Cisse! That's second position for Le Mans as of now. Perfect time to score a goal, and the Cisse-Sanogo partnership up to business once more. So well done to them. Hopefully Sanogo gets another 13 goals at least if he's going to get a raise that he deserves. Played well, still room for improvement. I don't think 1-0 is enough, but it would be amazing to get a clean sheet on the opening day and claim second place. Gross, because I don't think we're going to keep it for very long. Yeah, so grand. Let's keep it going. Sanogo with the assist, but he's a little low on the rating. But Harrison doing a good job. Might need to change his role, actually. He prefers being an attacking playmaker, but I don't think it matters a whole lot. Let's just see. Change player role. Harrison, advanced playmaker. So okay, let's give it a go. Second half. Silla cutting inside. Oh, that looked like a nasty impact, but the referee says that's okay. Let's just take a free kick for Lens and carry on. No need to whip out the yellow card. Now here's Mugrabi. That's a good free kick. Sanogo getting back to defend. It's an early corner for the away team. Very unfortunate about the injury. I don't like seeing players injured, either for us or our opponent, but that's just the way now. They're looking very feisty, these players, so we need to keep counter-attacking them. It's great to see the stadium in daylight. Usually we play at night and that sort of thing, but opening day fun is... Oh, feck. Oh, it's Ibsen. Ibsen is injured as well, so curse of the commentator. Our debutant is going to be replaced by Ronnie Minkwitz. He's not much of a ball-winning midfielder, but he kind of can do it. I think his tackling is average. Yeah, so Omran, he's a terrible tackler, so we're not going to take him out of his preferred role. So Minkwitz also makes his debut in place of Ibsen. So already, even though I've signed tons of centre midfielders and we have more in our under-19s, we have an injury crisis, so possibly. But Ekeng Keng will be back from suspension after this game. Mahodo colliding with someone there. We're a little even on possession. It's a very tight game, but we can't really make a substitution again for another little while. Ali Bamba, look at that. He was getting touted by Stade Rennais, but I gave him a new contract to keep him loyal, and he instantly accepted, which is wonderful stuff. Now we're just fiddling around the back. Ali Bamba now, he's the exciting prospect. He can go forward. Gaudier Mahodo, Sonogo, Harrison. Back to Mahodo. Minkwitz has been stripped of the possession now. Here's Adjusta Silla. Silla tried to cut in between 2 or 3, but it's blocked by Bernard Dieu. Yeah, let's change. I think Harrison has had a good game, but Sammartino can do a better job. Back to midfielder. We might need to take off Mahodo and bring on Delard or something, but this game is far from over, so we need to think about our defenders as well. Maybe Benedetti can come on for somebody if someone feels tired, but I'm just thinking way too far ahead. We need to get the second goal now. And Tame with a good header. Here's Silla. He's definitely been the target man. He's constantly on the ball looking for this possession. Mahodo gives it away. Minkwitz looks incredibly nervous. And now the left back. Oh, good header and a great save as well. So Minkwitz, he's not looking great. Let's just see how the game instructs him to be. I'm sorry, I just need all this information in my head to maximise potential victory. No, he seems composed, but anyway. We need to make our third change soon. I think Capon looks tired, so Brisson can't really play there, to be honest. Can he? I think it would be handy to have him on. No, excuse me, gee. No, he can't play there. So, Ntame, can he play there? Yeah, he can. So Benedetti will need to shut up shop for the opponents, and prove he is a wonder kid. Now, I think they've been much better in the second half. We've been sitting back completely. I don't know what's going on. And that's Silla! Oh, Bernard Dieu. What a save by Bernard Dieu. I think they deserve a point, but you know, that's just been the game. We've been very poor, but we'll take the 3 points as they come. Gulp. Yeah. I'm sweating. It's really, really hot. I shouldn't be playing Football Manager, but I don't care. Rain or shine, I'm inside playing my games because I love it. Now they're on the attack again. We just don't seem to be able to cope. Mahodo trying his best, and now here we go. This is the counter attack we've been working on. Yaya Sanogo looks up for Mahodo, and it's hit the side netting. Good effort. Much better from them all. A boring 1-0 is not in our nature, but we'll take it. But now they've made a mistake. Silla cleared by Bamba, and a great stop yet again by Bernard Dieu. He has really been an asset. It's a shame about Georgie Macarite being as good, if not slightly worse. That's a free kick and a yellow card. So it's a real shame that both goalkeepers are so good, in my opinion. But it's really handy because I've never had 2 goalkeepers as good. Ah, no, Sonogo. Sonogo has a knock. He got a bit of food poisoning over the pre-season, but he's recovered. Cisse bursting through. He needs help. He needs help. He's got Minkwitz. Oh, and that would have sealed the deal. Hard luck, Ronnie. Very bad luck. We've only hit our 1 shot on target today. 4 minutes stoppage time. Have we been? No. Okay. Right. What was I saying? Yeah. So Sonogo, we don't need him injured, to be honest. Derlad and Shivers can play in his place if we need him. But if we get another striker injured, we'd have to revert to 4-2-3-1. Like, or get some striker in on free or something and take up more of our wages. But that's Bernard Dieu holding the ball. Oh, that's a terrible clearance. It's as if Silla's still on our team. Here he goes, tries to cross it in, but it's a throw. 2 minutes stoppage time to go. And Lens, I really do sympathise with them. I'd be absolutely gutted if we lost or drew this kind of game, but it's just not been their day. Now here we go again on the counter. We're all in our half of the pitch, as we should be, but Sonogo using his strength and intelligence to find a way through. Minkwitz finds a great pass, but Sammartino doesn't, and here come Lens. We need to get all men back on the base defences, and they're just trying to break us down. That's off the bar! Oh my god, that would have been a cruel goal. no matter what situation Lens have been in today, but I think that's their last chance. But the game says we've got 20 seconds to go, so 20 seconds to go. That's the way it is. Silla will pound forward. He loves getting forward. He knows how to score goals. He's tried to lob it, and it's saved by Bernard Dieu. He has been an enigma for them, and I just don't know what else we can do. He's played superbly, but as I said, he was out of my plans. That's going to trickle. Oh, thank goodness. That should be game. Well, that was not a vintage Le Mans performance, but I don't care. Ali Bamba, man of the match yet again. What a key asset to this team. Yeah, it's a good win. We're a little bit fortunate, but we just have to keep morale going. So hopefully Ibsen and Snogo aren't too badly injured. So yeah, we've got our clean sheet. That was better than I expected, even if we were poor. But yeah, we'll just have to keep going. Like, we play to lose. Oh, 2 weeks. Alright, no, we got away with it. We got away with it, I'm afraid. I'm fortunate to say, I'm glad to say, got away with it. So, Musa Sissoko still hasn't left to lose. I really hope he pisses off before our game here. We played PSG, who had some goalkeeper issues last season, but I doubt that be the case this time. 2 tough months lay ahead, but we'll review how we're doing by this Lorient match. So, thank you ever so much for watching, and tune in next time for the October review. So, bye for now.